Morning, everybody. Welcome to October 18th. This is a pretty, he just woke up. This is a pretty special week. We have Jupiter going direct, 22 degrees Aquarius, and Mercury going direct at 10 degrees Libra. All right, Scorpio season starts on the 22nd later this week, depending on where you are in the world. Those can differ a little bit, but you know, when Scorpio season begins. So let's take a deep breath and see what is going on. Deep breath, my darlings. Woo! All right. So thank you for all your questions about the dream class. Yes, I know we had a little bit of an issue getting the class up and available to you, but it's up there now. So if you're wondering what your dreams mean, you might want to check it out. That's happening next week. So, all right. Link is below for that. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. All right. Chop wood. Orphaned. Happy. All right, so this is really for those of you, most of you who, and you know who you are, who are drawn to my channel are healers and teachers and guides and mystics. Sometimes you can move from being a teacher to a healer. A lot of times teaching has healing properties. Just the sharing of information, just the knowing I'm not alone piece is important. So whatever gift you're currently using, I do feel like you'll be getting like a zoot, like a, is that a word? It's not a word. A little blast of new. All right. So if you're feeling this right now, if you're feeling like, hey, I've been doing so much work and nothing's moving. Well, guess what? Those retrogrades were super powerful this year. And you know, if you've been feeling like you're putting out lots of effort and nothing is really changing, good news, darling. This week, Jupiter goes direct, especially for any of you who have Jupiter in a important part of your chart, like an important location in 8th house or in a 10th house of career, 7th house of relationships, 8th house, the house of transformation. And if you have Jupiter in a particular house that you've been trying to work on that's not really going anywhere, well, Jupiter's going direct now. So that's happening this week. Mercury going direct is good news to us all. I mean, Mercury goes retrograde 3 times a year. So it's kind of a common thing, but sometimes it affects you more than others. Right? Sometimes you have more, it's usually about messages or trying to get your message out there, that sometimes it gets messed up technologically. I mean, we've had a lot of those issues here on the channel. And you know what? It is what it is. It's okay. All right. We're all in the same boat. All right. So let's see where we go. I feel like you have done a lot of work and now you're going to be blessed with some new intuitive hits. That thymic gland really, it sits about halfway between your heart chakra and your throat chakra. It's right about here. And if you can just send love, send healing to the thymic gland is your connection to your guidance. It's connection to your spirit. It connects your heart to your throat chakra, right? Something you feel and something you say. So with Mercury going direct, I feel like that's going to be healed for a lot of you, especially those of you who don't think your connection is strong enough or who are having a lot of interruptions. I'm feeling a lot. It's almost like your guidance is getting interrupted and it like sets you back. Like every time this kind of skips a beat, sets you back, does some kind of energetic reboot or something. I feel like that's what's happening here, because what wants to come in is this joyful energy and really clearing this like, oh, you've abandoned me. Oh, my ability to channel, my ability to be in connection with spirit has been interrupted. Like, what's going on? All right. Sun energy coming out. Let me talk about this for a second here. Yes. 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, Temperance. Boy, the universe is really trying hard. Page of Wands, 2 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. All right. So some of you, this is really true. Some of you are working very hard on your path. The universe is trying to bring in love, self-love, joy, compassion, high vibration, love, okay? And you may be connecting to someone who is resisting you, okay? Or it just feels like you can't get on the same page. It just feels like a disconnect, like I'm talking about with that, I feel like I'm going in the right direction and then I lose my self-confidence. I feel like I'm going in the right direction and then nothing comes of it, right? There's just these, like, what's going on kind of feelings, okay? The universe is really trying to bring in new information for you, open you up to new channels of information and energy, really working at that. Sag energy here is connected to Jupiter. Okay, so Jupiter going direct is about to bring in a lot more joy, a lot more happiness. And I feel like some of you have been working really hard and feeling no benefit, right? Not yet. The thing that I feel like when you work on this thymic gland, when you work on this, when I first said thymic, I was talking about a thymic tumor. My brother had a thymic tumor and it was like blocking his spiritual connection. I could tell that. And now I see it, now that I know that that's what was going on. It needs to be cleared. It needs to be healed and worked with right now. That's what would be good. I do feel like when that happens, there's some inspiration here. There's also some resistance to it. All right. 7 of Wands can be a little bit about resistance. But what wants to come in is some beautiful, balanced energy. Happy, joyful. Okay? That's what wants to come in. Some really happy, joyful energy. I do feel like if you have been manifesting a long-term partner, that's what's coming in. If you have been manifesting, if this is just within you, right? Self-love is the key to manifesting your financial future, your stability, your self-care, doing all of these things is what's bringing in stability. So 8 of Pentacles is kind of like, I talked about this weekend with my friend. It was about dollars for hours. So you put out time and energy and money flows back to you, but it's not a sustainable thing because you have to put in more hours for the money to flow back. This is more about wealth, about the things you do, the investments you make, the time investments you make of yourself. You're investing in something that's going to continue to generate for you. So instead of doing that squirrel cage kind of thing, right? I'm going to do a series of North Node. I've been talking about this for a little while. North Node readings for each zodiac sign. Because I feel like that's what needs to be seen right now is, where are you putting your time and effort, right? Like you could be putting in a lot of time and effort into something that's not going anywhere. And so what is important to happen right now as things move direct is about allowing the thing that wants to grow, allowing whatever it is, it's going to feel good, it's going to be stable, it's going to be something that feels like self-care. All right, it's going to feel like self-care. So when you do really nice things for yourself, good things for yourself, you really need it. Some of you really need a break. All right, you've been working very, very hard without much result or without much tangible change or something like that. And that can feel really frustrating, and it can also feel really like soul-sucking because you're not seeing any movement for all the effort you're putting in. So I'm going to clarify this 8 of Pentacles. Ten of Swords, 5 of Cups, Chariot, Fool. So something that you've put a lot of time and effort into. It may be, some kind of work or some kind of relationship that you have cherished. 10 of Swords and 5 of Cups. Something that has gone well. Something that at one point was really good. Now needs to end. It needs to clear the way so you can move forward. Chariot, Fool. Some of you are changing your location, moving. Some of you are bringing in new, fresh energy. It's just like you've gotten just to the end of this and it's like, ugh, like I gotta let it go. Even though it was good at one point, I gotta let it go. Why is the 2 of Cups showing up here? Okay. 2 of Cups showing up. 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. What's underneath? Hangman. Yeah. Okay. So you might be helping other people, I'm going to say to the detriment of yourself. 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles. 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles. And then I've got the Hanged Man, which is about seeing things differently. This is about enlightenment. So is the Fool. The Fool is enlightenment. The universe is trying to bring in enlightenment. And you may be working at something that's just too small for you. Like you need to expand your self-care, expand your spiritual practices. And it needs your attention. You might be resisting it. You might have been resisting it. Like, I'm just going to stay on the same path that I've always been on. 7 of Wands. Why the resistance? 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and King of Wands. Okay, so you may be resisting it. You may have felt like King of the Hill. I don't mean the cartoon. I mean, like, you may have felt like you were on the road and you're just like, okay, I don't want anybody up here with me. There might be a need for partnership or for collaboration. And you haven't been doing that. You've been sort of in a place of like, no, I'll do it myself kind of a thing. But I do feel like the challenge here and the choice is going to be, I'm going to do some collaborations. I'm going to do some different things. I'm going to do some healing work. I'm going to do some self-care. And I'm really manifesting in. I'm sort of awaiting this new wealth, this new self-care, this new ability to ground myself and move in a different direction. The person you could be manifesting in could be a Sag, because I see this King of Wands here. I also see the Queen of Pentacles. So it could be a fire sign, have some earth to them. Could be a Cancerian energy with some earth to them. And you might be the fire sign being lit up, right? The Temperance energy and the King of Wands. So we'll try to get clear on that. But if this is you, I do feel like you're going from just beginning. You're just starting. You're just beginning. So this can be a challenge of like, I'm not sure where I'm going next. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but the universe has your back. Okay. The universe has your back. The universe is trying to bring in something new, and it's going to be about a change of perspective. You're going to have to change your perspective. I feel like some of you, this is just for some of you might have too many responsibilities, too many people counting on you, too much. And some things are going to need to move away from you. All right. Some things are going to, if you ask the universe for the path, do a little bit of clearing, send some loving energy to your thymic gland, send loving energy to the universe as Mercury goes direct, as Jupiter goes direct, right? And then we're getting into Scorpio season, which is transformational energy. Ask the universe to show me the next step. Show me the next step. Ask the universe for that. I also see Leo here. So Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancerian energy, possible a little bit of earth here. What else? This is happening over the next 2 months. 3 weeks, maybe within 3 weeks. Emperor, 7 of Swords, King of Cups, Lovers. Okay, so I'm definitely getting this energy of love kind of I've seen this message before, that the singular focus on work or the singular focus on career is out of balance with love and joy and happiness. So love energy may need to come in order to bring in this expanded career or this expanded life that is coming in for you. And I do feel like with Jupiter and Mercury going direct this week, there's most definitely this energy of being able to communicate, right? Mercury, being able to communicate more effectively. Jupiter, being able to take advantage of lucky opportunities as they come by, right? Just seeing things and like grabbing it. It's like, okay, I'm just going to do it. A little impulsive, right? Jupiter's a little impulsive. It's Sagittarian energy, and Sag is here, and that can be Sag, Leo, and Aries are here actually. But that can be that fiery, passionate, like, okay, I'm just going to go for it. That's what's coming in this week. So you might have been resisting love or resisting this energy of joy, whatever it is, whether it's in another person or it's in yourself. You may be resisting this because, no, I've got to work hard. I've got to be, really chopping wood. I've got to be in this. And I'm locking out joy. I'm locking that out because I don't think it's relevant. It's not relevant. Okay. And the universe is saying, no, it is relevant. Your genius, your connection to spirit comes through your joy. It's right here between your heart chakra and your throat chakra. It's right here. Connection to spirit. The seat of your gifts. By doing this, you are opening up to your gifts more. You are opening up whatever gifts you have, and you all have unique, important, special gifts. Shows up in your North Node. It shows up in your astrology chart. That's why we talk about it on this channel, to really access. And it's not just like one gift. You have others that will open up. You have gifts that open up. I forget who I was telling this to a little while ago, but when I was working in TV and TV news, I knew something was a good idea. I would get a little thump. That's your thymic gland kind of, like coming alive and kind of being like, yep, yes, yes, yes. So if you feel that, if you have like cleared this and awakened this and energized this, and you feel just this little like, a little light, yeah, that's one way of feeling your spiritual guidance. Okay, so you might want to give that a shot this week. Jupiter and Mercury going direct. We're going into Scorpio season. I will continue on with this reading. I do see all the fire signs. I see Cancer and maybe a little bit of Earth here. So I will dive deeper into those signs. In the extended, we'll keep going because this is where we're going. So I want to go with you. Happy. All right. If you want to continue on with me, the link is below. If you're part of Pathfinders, then it starts right now.